Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for NBA on Saturday, November 20th, 2021. My name is Steve. We're going to have 3 picks here for you today that I think are great value bets for this Saturday NBA slate. Before I go any further, I just got to do one thing real quick here. I just got to brush off the stuff. We got the sweep last episode, guys. We went 3-0 last episode. Don't mind me. It was just 3 picks, but we'll take it 3-0. Obviously, we're happy about that. If you guys are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 900 subscribers here by the end of the week, so appreciate your help out with that. Be sure to check out our community Discord server as well. It's a great place to connect with our community, to chat about sports, and just to get new ideas for bets. There's a lot of talented people there posting good information in there. Yeah, I definitely want to uplift them. They're very good. The Parlay Pod, Gotta Get the Bag, Money Balls. There's a lot of different names I can name. The Magic Man. I'm forgetting Boltone. There's a lot of great names there in the Discord, guys, that post a lot of good stuff. So shout out to all of them. Thank you all for making this a great community. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section of your favorite play for this evening. If you want it included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include it in the video. We have a new website now, straightfirepicks.com. Be sure to check that out. We have our new logo out as well that you'll see. So obviously, really pumped up about that. Let's get right into the results from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, we didn't have any call-outs in the chat that hit. As far as the stream results, we did go 3-0. Like I said, it was a good night. Giannis cashed his PRAs over. We had the Golden State Warriors -2 spread, was able to cash that one as well. And then we had, I'm forgetting his name now. He's Gary Trent Jr. Hit his over in points, over 17.5 points. I just had a brain fart there. So it went 3-0. We're going to get after it today, guys. We want to get that 3-0 again today. So getting right into our picks. At number 1, we are going with Donovan Mitchell here, over 25.5 points at -118 odds here. Jazz taking on the Kings tonight. And we attacked the Kings last night, so there's no reason we wouldn't do it again, right? Kings allow the 4th most points to point guards and the most to shooting guards. Mitchell plays, I would say, a little bit of both. Primarily point guard, but the Kings are bad at defending both. So you can't really go wrong here. Mitchell went over this in both games versus the Kings so far this year. The Jazz have already taken on the Kings twice, and Mitchell is 2-0 to this line versus the Kings already this season. He's 4-2 on the road to this line as well, so we obviously like that. And like I said, 2-0 against the Kings, averaging 31.5 points in those 2 games. So obviously we like to see that. He has actually missed this line, though, in his last 4, which has actually drove his line down a little bit. But he still has 20-plus points in 3 of the last 4, so he's not missing it by a ton. And I think with a great matchup here on the road, I think he cashes here tonight against a bad defense here in the Kings, at least a bad perimeter defense. So honestly, I love it there, guys. Gary Trent got this done in the first half. Gary Trent Jr. got this done in the first half. I think Mitchell could do something similar. I don't know if he's going to cash over 25 in the first half. That'd be a tall ask. He's certainly capable of it. He's an absolute superstar. But I do look for him to cash here tonight, guys. So I love it there for a number 1 pick. Donovan Mitchell over 25.5 points here for the Jazz at -118 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with CJ McCollum over 20.5 points here for the Blazers at -110 odds. So on the season, McCollum is 5-3 to this line at home, which is where this game is going to be. They're up in Portland. He's 8-8 though overall with 2 hooks. So he's hit the 20 mark twice. So he's been close there a couple times. And he started the season pretty hot. He was really the guy there for Portland. He's kind of tailed off a little bit. It's actually drove his line down from 23.5 down to 20.5. His point line early in the season was 23.5, and it's now down to 20.5. So I think you're getting great value here on this one, particularly given the fact that this is at home, and it's against a very good matchup here that he's got here. The 76ers allow the 3rd most points to shooting guards, so obviously we like that. Another bad perimeter defense. Obviously no Ben Simmons there on the outside playing defense for the 76ers, so they do struggle. And, McCollum has had success at home. So I like seeing that, obviously. In his matchup already versus Philly, they already did play Philadelphia once this year. He had 20 points in that matchup, so this is one of the games he was on the hook in that one. He went 1 for 4 from the free throw line. So he easily could have cashed it there if he made just 2 free throws, which, I don't see CJ McCollum going 1 for 4 from the line again, at least not in this game. You would never bet that to happen. He was 8 out of 20 from the field, so he just did not have one of his most efficient days. But I think he's more than capable here at home, like I said, of cashing this line, and the value there is there for me. 76ers, in 8 of their last 9 games, have allowed starting shooting guards to go over 19-plus points. So obviously, that's not cashing every time. Not every player is cashing the over. They're getting very, very close, though. And I think McCollum is one of the better ones that we have in the league. So I think that's where you're getting the value here, is the fact that McCollum is so good. And he has so much potential to light it up. And he could go for 30 any night. I think this is definitely, he's a good candidate here to do it here this evening. Shooting guards that have cashed against the 76ers here in November include Grayson Allen, Justin Holiday, and Zach LaVine twice. So the fact that, what really jumped at me with that? The fact that Grayson Allen and Justin Holiday, went for 25 and 27 points was like, I think McCollum could do that. If those guys could do it, McCollum could certainly do it. So I love it there, guys. For our number 2 pick, CJ McCollum over 20.5 points here for the Blazers at -110 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're going with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Once again, over 40.5 PRAs here at -115 odds. So believe it or not, he just cashed this line with about 47 PRAs last night. And his PRA line went down to 40.5. Now, what you can conclude from that is one of two things. A, it's another game that's set to be a blowout again. And B, it's a game that's a back-to-back. So we have to do a little bit of research on these things. This was part of our bet last night when we were talking about blowout wins. Giannis is still 2-0 even in blowout wins to the PRA line. So if he has a lot of success, the Bucks will probably have a lot of success. That's how the Bucks go. The Bucks go as Giannis goes. So if he does well, it may turn into a blowout, but Giannis is going to probably light it up. And 40.5 is a very low number. Actually, I would say it's a disrespectful number to Giannis Antetokounmpo, to be honest with you. I used to, I was talking about this yesterday. I used to see his line up in the 50s, and now it's dropped all the way back to 40. And, I looked into it, on back-to-backs. He's had 2 back-to-back games the series played in, and he had 38 PRAs in each game. So, that was close enough for me to say, I don't think there was really a tail off in his performance. It's just the matchup wasn't quite as good as it's going to be tonight. And once again, this might actually be a juicier matchup than last night. I love the matchup last night. I like it just as much tonight, if not more. We got the complete package here going on with the Orlando Magic as far as being a bad defensive team. Orlando allows the 6th most points to centers, the 4th most points to power forwards, so they do not defend the interior very well at all. They allow the 4th most rebounds to centers, and my thing with that is Giannis kind of serves as both. Giannis is kind of a hybrid where you could consider him a power forward or a center. He plays the role of a center in the paint. That's really all you need to know on that. So, technically he's listed as a power forward, and if you look at the power forward rebounding numbers, technically Orlando is like in the top 15 to that, like holding teams to power forwards less than rebounds. Still a 10 a game, but that I didn't make a lot of, to be honest with you. It still doesn't concern me because, like I said, Giannis really serves as both. He really serves as the center. He's the guy getting the rebounds. Like he showed it last night, 19 boards. So he's the guy that's going to get the rebounds. Orlando also allowing the 3rd most assists to power forwards and the 2nd most assists to center. So I'm looking at both here when I'm talking about it. And like I was mentioning last night, Giannis has cashed this line now in 5 of 7 at home. So our whole analysis of, hey, this guy performs a little bit better at home, he generally does. Now he actually had an off night last night and he still cashed. The fact that I think that encouraged me more because I don't think we're going to see Giannis shoot the ball bad like that again like he did last night. He didn't shoot the ball well at all. And he still cashed fairly easily. He finished with 47 PRA. So there's no reason here not to like this for me. And, if they're going to give me a less PRA line, I'm 100% going to take it. There's no way I can't. I can't not. So take it there for your number 3 pick. Giannis Antetokounmpo over 40.5 PRAs here for the Bucks at -115 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. Be sure to check out our community Discord as well. It's really a great resource to get new ideas for bets. We have a lot of good minds there in the Discord talking about sports and putting out good research. So you also find on the Discord, I usually post my notes for the episode. So if you want to look over the notes, that's what I'm reading off the screen here as we go. If you want to review those notes, you can review those. They're available on our Discord server in the NBA chat. Might have to scroll up a little bit because there's some chat going on. But like I said, it's a great resource, guys. It really is, and there's other people doing the same thing. So I appreciate all of you here at the channel. We got a lot of exciting stuff here in store. Look for our NFL video to drop as well. That'll be later tonight. We'll also have our Sunday Night Football video coming out, and hopefully we'll get an NBA video out early tomorrow. I'm hoping to avoid these late NBA videos, but what can you do? The schedule is the schedule. So, all right, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Good luck on your bets tonight, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.